had seen that Lauren was struggling with reading.
Mm-hmm.
She was having problems sounding out words. She was having problems reading out loud, and her frustration level was getting higher and higher.
Before LearningRx, it was very frustrating when I was reading. And when I would read and mess up, I would get frustrated. I tried to avoid it quite a lot, but as we got into it, I had more confidence in myself.
And she was beating me.
And they brought in games, and I would try and make challenges for myself.
Pretty soon it became very apparent that her math skills and her memory skills were improving a lot, and I was struggling to keep up.
It's really amazing what a difference there's been in her confidence. She's gone from a defeatist attitude all the way up to, I can do this. And it's really, really been wonderful to see.
We were in the car, and she would started reading this brochure, and she continued doing it. She didn't stop and say, I'm not going to, this is too hard, or just give up. She kept reading, and all of us in the car started looking at each other saying, wow, she's reading. Yeah. Keep going, tell us more. We could tell that she was voluntarily becoming more confident about attempting reading, and that was one of the improvements that we really saw with the reading. And she wasn't avoiding her spelling either.
I would stop myself and reach and sound out the word and try it again,
which is huge.
At the beginning of the year, when I was taking testing, I was worried that I would always be the last person, and that would be so embarrassing. I wouldn't really try. I would guess on a few, but at the end of the year, I wasn't worried about being last. Yeah, I was last on a few, but that didn't bother me as much.
I was talking with her teacher, and he could not, he had to find out what it was that she was doing, because he said there was no one that in the class that was doing anything like she was as far as improvement.
Before LearningRx, I was like, I don't want to go to college because it seemed hard and more work and all that. But after LearningRx, I'm now like, I can go to college. That doesn't seem any more work. That could be another challenge that I could give myself, that I could overcome.
Our whole experience with LearningRx has been great.